Capricorn, stop what you're doing and take this moment seriously, because this is not just another message. This is a direct spiritual alert to your life. I want you to type, "I receive it," in the comments right now, because every declaration you make, every engagement with this video, aligns you with the unstoppable flow of your next divine payment. Hit like, subscribe, and stay fully connected to this channel, because what's moving toward your name is not delayed, not random, and certainly not ordinary. The universe, heaven, and the spiritual economy have already signed your release, and your recognition, faith, and action are the keys that will bring this miracle fully into your life. Let me take you back to a story in the Bible, a story that every Capricorn has unknowingly mirrored in their life. Joseph was once a prisoner, betrayed by his brothers, sold into the depths of despair, yet in the same timeline of his suffering, unseen hands were orchestrating a transfer that would position him as the manager of an entire nation's wealth. Joseph's prison cell was not a limit, it was a calibration. Every rejection, every delay, every humiliation was preparing him for a release that no human could have orchestrated. Capricorn, the same is happening in your life right now. What appears to be a setback is in fact the exact preparation needed to handle the miracle that is already moving toward you. Think about Oprah Winfrey, who faced repeated rejection and humiliation early in her career. She was fired from her first television job, told she wasn't suitable for broadcasting, yet she persisted. That persistence was aligned with unseen forces, and eventually she was not just on television, she owned an entire media empire. Capricorn, your current frustrations, your delayed payments, and your struggles are the divine preparation for your version of Oprah's unstoppable rise. Every tear, every lonely night, every moment of doubt is secretly activating your breakthrough. And it's not just in biblical history or celebrity lives, even modern financial empires demonstrate this principle. Elon Musk risked nearly everything he had in Tesla and SpaceX, facing almost certain failure. Yet the timing of unseen forces converged perfectly. The investors appeared, the markets shifted, and what seemed like near ruin became the launchpad for unstoppable financial influence. Capricorn, your next payment is already in motion in the unseen. The forces are converging, and the only thing required for you to witness it is alignment, recognition, and faith in the unseen currents of provision. You must understand that divine economy operates differently from human economy. Wealth, opportunities, and breakthroughs are precise. Look at the Rothschild family in Europe. During periods of extreme instability, they positioned themselves not by creating fortune, but by recognizing the pattern, preparing for it, and moving decisively when the timing was right. What looked like chaos became their crown. Capricorn, your current chaos, your current uncertainty, is the same cosmic setup. Your next payment is a direct result of preparation meeting divine timing, and your awareness right now is what channels the flow into tangible reality. Names, words, and identity carry vibrations that the universe recognizes. Abraham's name was changed from Abram, and immediately, divine inheritance was aligned with him. Jim Carrey wrote a check to himself for $10 million when he was broke, dating it for a future year, and the universe responded. Capricorn, your name, your declarations, your affirmations, and your acknowledgement of signs are all spiritual instruments activating your next payment. The unseen ledger has your name written, and the system is waiting for your engagement to release it fully. Consider the widow with oil in the Bible. She had only a few jars and a little oil, yet her faithful obedience multiplied her resources exponentially. Capricorn, the talents, gifts, prayers, and resources you already possess are your jars of oil. The more faithfully and consistently you use them, the greater the multiplication. The spiritual economy only responds to faith in action. Your miracle money is not just a possibility. It is flowing invisibly, waiting for your recognition and your readiness to bring it into your reality. Let's return to historical patterns. The California gold rush didn't create gold, it revealed who was ready to recognize opportunity and act immediately. Those who were alert, observant, and ready claimed the wealth. Capricorn, your next payment exists right now, unseen, waiting for your recognition and readiness to claim it. Every subtle signal, a repeating number, an unexpected insight, a sudden opportunity, is a coordinate aligning you with your breakthrough. Ignoring these signals delays your payment, Recognizing them activates it. Even the small acts of faith in your life matter more than you realize. Every consistent prayer, every declaration, every acknowledgement of opportunities, and every patient step aligns the system to respond to you. Peter cast his net after a fruitless night, and the abundance that filled his boat was waiting all along. Only the act of obedience unlocked it. Capricorn, your persistent faith, even when unseen, is unlocking your divine release. Oprah's rise, Joseph's anointing, Elon Musk's risk, the Rothschilds' timing, the California gold rush, they all follow the same pattern: preparation, alignment, recognition, and action. Capricorn, you are in that same season now. Your unseen currents are converging, and the mechanisms for your miracle payment are fully active. The universe is precise. The spiritual economy responds deliberately. What has been delayed is being recalibrated. What has been blocked is being cleared, and what has been hidden is being positioned for you. Subtle signs are intensifying around you. Dreams, flashes of insight, repeated numbers, unexpected messages, new opportunities. These are not coincidences. They are spiritual coordinates, getting your next payment directly to you. Each engagement with this channel, each declaration of faith, and each acknowledgement of these signs strengthens the flow. Capricorn, your miracle is not random. It is precise. It is activated, and it is unstoppable. Your previous delays, your patience, your tears, your midnight prayers, all of it has been aligning you for this very moment. Every closed door has been a door to preparation. Every loss has been an investment in unseen gain. Like Joseph, Oprah, Peter, and the widow with oil, your faithful alignment now is what transforms potential into reality. Your next payment is already moving invisibly toward your hands. The system is active. The alignment is precise. The current is unstoppable. Even now, subtle signs are appearing: a message, a number, an idea, or a feeling that tells you your payment is near. Every small acknowledgement of these signs activates your flow. Your talents, your prayers, your skills, and even your time are the jars of oil ready to be multiplied. Every act of recognition, every declaration, every engagement, every step of faith accelerates the invisible release. Capricorn, your breakthrough is active. The river of abundance is already moving, and it cannot be stopped. Historical patterns and biblical parallels all repeat the same principle: recognition, alignment, readiness, and action activate miracles that are already in motion. David was anointed before he sat on a throne. Joseph was prepared before he received Egypt's treasury. Oprah persisted before she claimed her empire. Elon Musk risked everything before investors appeared. Capricorn, your moment of activation is now. The unseen system is fully aligned, moving precisely toward your name, waiting only for your full recognition to manifest the first visible evidence of your next payment. The currents are converging. Your miracle is real. The mechanisms are invisible but precise. Everything you lost, every delay, every moment of waiting, every struggle, it was all positioning you for this exact flow. Your next payment is active in the spiritual economy, fully recognized in the unseen ledger, fully endorsed in heaven's system, and unstoppable. Capricorn, the forces have already moved. Your breakthrough is poised at the edge of manifestation, waiting only for the first visible signal to ignite the flow. The universe is precise, the spiritual economy is deliberate, and your miracle is unavoidable. The timing, method, and delivery of this next payment are already aligned with your readiness. The currents are in motion, the system is fully activated, and the river of provision is flowing invisibly toward your life. Every act of faith, every declaration, every recognition, and every engagement with this energy strengthens the flow. Your portal is open. The mechanisms are aligned. The delivery is imminent. Capricorn, pay close attention, because what you are about to hear is not just a message. It is a revelation designed to align you fully with the unstoppable flow of your next miracle. Right now, I want you to type, "I receive it," in the comments and feel that energy resonate through your spirit, because what is coming is already moving toward you. Like and subscribe to this channel, because every engagement you make acts as a spiritual amplifier, connecting you to the exact frequency where your breakthrough has been activated. The universe is precise. Your recognition right now matters. Every delay you've experienced, every roadblock, every closed door, these are not denials but alignments. Capricorn, what has been invisible is now preparing to manifest in ways that will leave you astonished. Let's begin with the principle that your name is more than an identity, it is a spiritual signature. Abraham's name changed from Abram, and suddenly divine inheritance began to flow. Your name carries a code, a vibrational key, and the universe responds to it when fully recognized. Jim Carrey, broke and living in a small apartment, wrote himself a $10 million check dated years in the future. That declaration didn't just create hope, it activated a spiritual signal that synchronized reality to his expectation. Capricorn, the same principle is at work in your life. Your name, your identity, your consistent alignment with your purpose is now being recalibrated to receive what has already been released in your favor. Think of the widow with the oil. She had only a little, yet she poured faithfully into empty jars, and her obedience multiplied the resources far beyond what she could have imagined. Capricorn, your talents, prayers, gifts, and even the smallest steps of faith are your jars of oil. The spiritual economy multiplies what is used, what is poured out, what is offered consistently, not what is hidden, hoarded, or ignored. Everything you have invested in faith, patience, and obedience is now producing an exponential effect that is invisible to the human eye but fully active in the spiritual realm. Historical patterns reveal the same secret. During the California Gold Rush, thousands rushed to the mines, yet only those prepared, observant, and aligned with opportunity captured the wealth. Those who recognized the signs and acted decisively became legends, while others watched from the sidelines. Capricorn, your breakthrough is like that gold. It exists now, unseen, waiting for recognition, engagement, and faith to transform it into tangible abundance. Every subtle sign, a repeating number, a sudden idea, an unexpected message, is a divine coordinate, getting the flow directly to your name. Biblical parallels abound. Peter toiled all night with empty nets, but when he obeyed the instruction to cast again, the fish overwhelmed the boat. The abundance was always there, but obedience and readiness unlocked the flow. Capricorn, your breakthrough is similar. It has always existed, quietly waiting for your recognition, your faith, your alignment, and your engagement. This is why what you have been waiting for is suddenly arriving. It was never blocked. It was positioned, calibrated, and preserved until the perfect moment. Consider modern examples. Oprah, repeatedly rejected, yet persistent in her calling, now commands an empire. Elon Musk risked nearly everything, teetering on the edge of financial ruin, yet divine timing aligned investors, markets, and opportunity to propel him forward. J.K. Rowling faced rejection after rejection, yet her persistence intersected with the perfect timing to launch one of the most successful literary franchises in history. Capricorn, your journey is mirroring these exact patterns. What seemed like stagnation, rejection, or delay has been divine calibration for your activation. The principle is clear. Recognition, alignment, and readiness activate miracles that are already in motion. Your current efforts, prayers, declarations, and acknowledgements are not meaningless. They are the keys that unlock the system. Every act of faith, every acknowledgement of subtle signs, every step in the direction of purpose, it all accelerates the release. Even the smallest actions matter because the universe responds to alignment, not chance. Capricorn, your next payment is already moving invisibly toward your hands. It is active, deliberate, and unstoppable. The spiritual system operates with precision. Historical patterns, biblical examples, and modern stories all confirm this. Readiness meets opportunity, obedience meets provision, recognition meets release. Your unseen currents are converging. The mechanisms of your miracle payment are fully activated. Delays you have endured were not denials. They were necessary steps in the invisible alignment of forces that now converge for your benefit. Every past struggle, every silent tear, every season of waiting has been refining you to receive an abundance that is fully prepared to enter your life. Capricorn's subtle signs are increasing. You may see repeated numbers, experience sudden inspiration, encounter unexpected opportunities, or feel an unexplainable excitement. These are not coincidences. They are spiritual coordinates guiding your miracle toward manifestation. Your talents, gifts, prayers, and previous efforts are the vessels ready to receive multiplication. Each acknowledgement of these signs, each declaration of faith, each engagement with the energy around you strengthens the current and accelerates the manifestation. Even now, the spiritual system is adjusting for you. The exact method, timing, and delivery of your next payment are beyond human calculation, yet they are perfectly synchronized with your readiness. What is moving toward you has been carefully preserved, carefully positioned, and carefully calibrated. Every step you have taken in patience, faith, and obedience has aligned you with an unstoppable flow that is already active. Capricorn, the currents are converging, and the invisible systems are fully aligned to deliver your miracle. Look at history. David was anointed before he became king. Joseph was prepared before he received Egypt's treasury. Oprah persisted before she commanded her empire. Elon Musk risked everything before investors appeared. Capricorn, your journey mirrors these patterns. The invisible mechanisms are fully engaged, the spiritual economy is active, and your next payment has already been activated in unseen realms. Recognition, faith, and alignment are what will reveal the first tangible sign of this release in your life. The forces at work are precise, deliberate, and unstoppable. Your breakthrough is not random. It is a calculated convergence of divine timing, spiritual alignment, and personal readiness. The unseen currents are moving toward your name, your identity is being recognized, and the spiritual system has confirmed your entitlement. Capricorn, your moment is not approaching, it has already begun. The miracle payment is in motion, fully activated, and poised to manifest when your recognition meets its momentum. Every delay you endured, every challenge you faced, every night of uncertainty, and every silent prayer has been a calibration for this exact flow. Your patience, faith, and obedience have positioned you for a release that is precise, unstoppable, and fully aligned with your spiritual signature. Every small act of faith you performed in the past is now compounding into a powerful momentum that moves your miracle directly toward you. Capricorn, the river of provision has already begun flowing, the portals are open, and the mechanisms are fully active in the unseen realms. Even the smallest signs in your daily life are coordinates pointing to the manifestation of your next payment. Every number, message, idea, or opportunity is a part of the divine map leading directly to you. Your recognition of these signs, your faith in them, and your active alignment with their frequency strengthens the release. Capricorn, your breakthrough is active. The currents cannot be stopped. The mechanisms are precise, and the delivery is inevitable. The unseen forces have moved. Your miracle is fully activated. The system is aligned, and the flow is unstoppable. The universe has prepared this season for you with exact precision. What you have been waiting for is already on its way, and the spiritual system has ensured its activation. The alignment is perfect, the timing is flawless, and the mechanisms are fully engaged. Capricorn, your next payment has been released in the spiritual realm, signed by heaven, and poised to manifest in your reality. Recognition, faith, and action are all that remain for the first tangible evidence to appear. The currents are converging, your miracle is unstoppable, your breakthrough is active, precise, and fully aligned with your identity and readiness. Every act of faith, every declaration, every acknowledgement, every small step strengthens the flow. The river of provision has begun to move, the portals are open, and the mechanisms are fully activated. Your next payment is on its way. The invisible system has confirmed it. The spiritual economy is precise. And just beyond your sight, the first sign of manifestation is ready to appear. Capricorn, listen closely, because what I am about to reveal is a direct message to your life, a truth that will align you fully with the unstoppable flow of your next miracle. Stop everything and take this moment seriously. Type, "I receive it," in the comments if you are ready to claim the flow that heaven has already activated on your behalf. Engage with this video by liking and subscribing, because your acknowledgement strengthens the invisible currents moving toward your name. Every delay, every setback, every closed door you have experienced has not been a denial but a precise alignment, a calibration for the moment your miracle manifests. The unseen forces are converging, and your readiness is the signal that unlocks the release. Let's begin with a profound spiritual principle. Your name is not just a label, it is a vibrational code. Abraham's name was changed from Abram, and that name change signaled the release of divine inheritance into his life. Your name, Capricorn, carries your spiritual signature, and it resonates in the heavens in ways that directly affect the flow of blessings into your reality. Jim Carrey, when broke and living in a small apartment, wrote himself a $10 million check, dating it for years in the future. That simple act of faith was not just imagination. It was a spiritual signal that aligned the universe with his declaration. Capricorn, your name, your faith, your declarations, and your acknowledgement of divine signs are activating the release of what has already been positioned in your favor. Consider the widow with oil in the Bible. She had only a little, yet she poured faithfully into empty jars, and her obedience multiplied the resources beyond measure. Capricorn, the gifts, talents, prayers, and even small acts of faith you possess are your jars of oil. The spiritual economy multiplies what is offered faithfully, not what is hidden or ignored. Every action you have taken in faith is now producing a compounding effect, invisible but fully operational, that positions you to receive abundance in ways you cannot yet imagine. History mirrors this principle. During the California gold rush, thousands rushed to the mines, but only those prepared and alert recognized the opportunities and claimed their wealth. The gold was always there, but recognition, readiness, and action were necessary to access it. Capricorn, your next payment exists in the spiritual realm, perfectly preserved and ready to manifest, waiting for your recognition and engagement to bring it into tangible reality. Every subtle sign, a repeating number, an unexpected idea, a sudden message, is a coordinate, getting your miracle directly to your hands. Peter worked all night and caught nothing, but when he obeyed Jesus' instruction to cast the net again, the boat was filled beyond capacity. Capricorn, your breakthrough is already present, waiting for the same kind of obedience, the faith that moves when the signal comes. This is why what you have been waiting for is suddenly arriving. It was never blocked. It was being positioned, calibrated, and preserved until the exact moment when your recognition, faith, and action would synchronize with the spiritual system. Look at modern examples of this principle. Oprah Winfrey, rejected early in her career, persisted in alignment with her purpose, and now commands an empire. Elon Musk faced near financial ruin, yet acted decisively when opportunity appeared, and investors responded. J.K. Rowling's persistence through repeated rejection positioned her for the global phenomenon of Harry Potter. Capricorn, your life is following this same pattern. What looked like stagnation, rejection, or delay has been divine preparation for your activation. The mechanisms for your next payment have already been set in motion. Faithful alignment activates miracles that are already in motion. Your prayers, declarations, and acknowledgement of subtle signs are not passive. They are activating the invisible system that carries your payment. The currents are moving, invisible but precise, and every act of engagement strengthens the flow. Capricorn, your next payment is active. It has been activated in the spiritual economy, endorsed in heaven's ledger, and poised to manifest when recognition meets momentum. The spiritual system is precise. Historical, biblical, and modern examples all confirm the same principle. Readiness meets opportunity, obedience meets provision, recognition meets release. Capricorn, your unseen currents are converging, your mechanisms are fully activated, and the system is prepared to release your miracle. Every delay you endured, every challenge you faced, and every night of uncertainty has been aligning you for this moment. Patience, faith, and obedience have positioned you to receive abundance in ways beyond your imagination. Subtle signs are intensifying around you. Numbers, messages, flashes of insight, unexpected opportunities. These are not coincidences. They are divine coordinates, getting your miracle toward manifestation. Every acknowledgement of these signs, every declaration of faith, every step of alignment strengthens the current and accelerates the release. Capricorn, your breakthrough is active. The currents cannot be stopped. The mechanisms are precise, and the delivery is inevitable. Even now, the spiritual system adjusts for you. The exact timing, method, and delivery of your next payment are beyond human calculation, but perfectly synchronized with your readiness. Every previous act of faith, patience, and obedience compounds to produce a momentum that moves your miracle toward you. The river of provision has begun to flow, and your portal is open. The invisible mechanisms are fully engaged. Look at biblical patterns. David was anointed before he became king. Joseph was prepared before Egypt's treasury came under his management. The widow's oil multiplied through consistent obedience. Peter caught a miraculous haul after years of toil. Modern parallels, Oprah persisted through rejection, Elon Musk risked everything, J.K. Rowling endured repeated denial. Capricorn, your journey mirrors these exact patterns. The invisible currents are fully aligned, and the mechanisms for your miracle are active. The forces at work are precise and unstoppable. Recognition, alignment, and readiness are the keys that activate what is already in motion. Your breakthrough is not random. It is a calculated convergence of divine timing, spiritual alignment, and personal preparation. Every past delay, struggle, and challenge has been positioning you for this exact flow. Your patience, faith, and obedience have set the stage for a release that is unstoppable, precise, and fully aligned with your spiritual signature. Subtle signals are everywhere. Numbers, ideas, messages, and opportunities are coordinates pointing directly to your manifestation. Recognition of these signs and alignment with them strengthens the flow. Capricorn, the current is unstoppable, your breakthrough is active, and the first tangible sign of your miracle is ready to appear. The spiritual economy is deliberate, precise, and fully operational in your favor. Every previous setback, every moment of waiting, every silent prayer, and every act of faith has been a calibration for this exact release. The spiritual mechanisms have been prepared, the currents have converged, and the portal for your miracle is fully open. Capricorn, what has been delayed is now poised for manifestation. Your next payment has already been activated in unseen realms, endorsed by heaven, and is moving toward you. Recognition, faith, and alignment will reveal the first tangible evidence of this release. History, scripture, and modern life all teach the same principle. Preparation meets opportunity, faith meets provision, and recognition meets release. Capricorn, your currents are aligned, your portal is open, and the invisible mechanisms are fully engaged. Every act of engagement, acknowledgement, and alignment accelerates the flow. Your next payment has been released in the spiritual realm, and heaven has signed it with your name. The system is active, the currents are moving, and the flow is unstoppable. The universe has prepared this exact season for you. What you have been waiting for is already in motion, invisible but fully active. The alignment is flawless, the mechanisms are engaged, and the delivery is poised to manifest. Capricorn, your breakthrough is active, precise, and fully synchronized with your readiness. Every previous act of faith, patience, and obedience has activated this release. The river of provision is moving, your portals are open, and the first tangible sign is on the verge of appearing. Subtle signs are converging. Numbers, visions, opportunities, and unexpected messages are all getting your breakthrough. Each recognition, each act of faith, and each engagement strengthens the current and accelerates manifestation. Capricorn, the miracle is active, the flow is unstoppable, and the release is inevitable. Heaven has already signed the delivery. The system is precise, deliberate, and aligned. What happens next is poised on the edge of manifestation, and only your recognition, faith, and alignment can bring it fully into reality. The currents of provision are moving toward you. Every past struggle has positioned you, every act of faith has prepared you, and every subtle sign is a coordinate pointing to the moment your next payment arrives. The spiritual economy is precise, the alignment is exact, and the flow is unstoppable. Capricorn, your miracle is active, already released in the unseen, and ready for the first tangible sign. The portal is open, the mechanisms are aligned, and the current is moving inescapably toward your life. Your breakthrough is ready, the spiritual system has been activated. Every act of faith, every declaration, every acknowledgement of signs strengthens the flow. The currents are converging, the portal is open, and the first manifestation of your next payment is poised at the threshold. Everything has been positioned, calibrated, and preserved to bring this miracle into your hands. Capricorn, the unseen forces are in motion, your miracle is active, and the first tangible evidence is imminent.